Now, the Times on 88 FM, the best in Berlin.
Don't you just love it? It's got to be my favorite song that's out now. Naked Eyes, and always something there to remind me. I got a feeling about that song. It's going to be a classic. Hi, I'm Eric Engbretson, back for another hour of the latest hit music in stereo right here on The Times. This hour, we'll be hearing the new hit single from Billy Joel from the Nylon Curtain LP. Also music from Duran Duran, The Men at Work, Linda Ronstadt, and the Greg Kinn Band, plus more. Right now, After the Fire, out of England, and their Commissar. The girl with the melting voice, Linda Ronstadt from Get Closer, and It's Easy for You to Say. Right before that, Wall of Voodoo, I Wish I Was in Tijuana eating barbecued iguanas. That's Mexican radio, and we got that set rolling with After the Fire and their Commissar. And during a recent tour that ELO did in Europe, the Electric Light Orchestra, After the Fire was the opening act for them. And it's kind of interesting because Bev Bevan, the drummer for ELO, got sick during that European tour. And the drummer for After the Fire, Pete King, opened the show with his band, and then he filled in and played with ELO. And so he was performing 2.5 hours a night, 5 nights in a row. Nice guy. That's a real nice treat. Right now, we're going to roll into music from Robert Hazard. Going to follow that up with Greg Kinn Band, and finally, Yaz. Only You. That's music from Yaz, or Yazoo as they're known in England and Europe. The reason being is because there's already a group in the States who record under the name of Yazoo. So these days they release all the records in the States under Yaz, and in England and Europe it's Yazoo. A two-man band, actually a one-man and one-woman band. Vince Clarke of Yaz used to play with Depeche Mode, and he wrote their first 3 hits, decided to leave the group and try for a solo career after being a truck driver and civil servant and all the jobs that he'd held before he got into music. Anyway, that's from the Upstairs at Eric's LP, an LP that I've been listening to for a long time now. Got it for my birthday last year and sort of sat around the house for a while, and then I started picking it up and listening to it, and so I was pretty happy when I heard that Only You was released as a single in the States. It's doing all right. In that set of 3, we also heard from the Greg Kinn Band, Jeopardy from the Conspiracy LP, and Escalator of Life was first in that set. Music from Robert Hazard. Up next, we've got the new one from Billy Joel, but first, the Highlight Rec Center is having a belly dance class for beginners. It's a series of classes, actually, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12:30 to 1:30, or from 6 to 7 in the evenings. And they also have an intermediate belly dancing class from 7 to 8 in the evenings on Tuesdays and Thursdays also. So I don't know which one I'm going to go watch, but for more information, if you'd like to sign up, 3554 is the number to call. My name's Eric Engbretson. You're tuned into The Times on 88 FM, the best in Berlin. And right now, this is Billy Joel. Second hit single from Nylon Curtain, his follow-up single, The Pressure, a song called Good Night Saigon. Man, I just can't get over how pretty that song is. It's Toto from Toto 4. I Won't Hold You Back. Right before that, we heard from the Men at Work and Be Good Johnny. First off, Billy Joel, the latest one from the Nylon Curtain LP, Good Night Saigon, a song that's about the Vietnam War that's been banned on a lot of radio stations. Anyway, it's his latest hit single release. And now here's a hit single from a band who's really hot these days. Here's music from Duran Duran, the hottest thing to come out of England since David Frost. This is Rio.